Meanwhile, the Nigerian police force says the minors were arraigned for various offences, including treasonable felony, terrorism and arson, which the force describes as capital offences. Force Public Relations Officer Olumuyiwa Adejobi, in a briefing, sheds light on their arrest and subsequent arraignments.
But none of them is less than 7. I think the youngest should be 13. The fact that you're a 13-year-old doesn't mean you cannot be charged to court. So anybody, even in the children and young person's act, you can still charge you to court because you are 13-year-old. You can go to court. So they have charged them to court for this. On behalf of the federal government of Nigeria, the police has taken the bull by the horn because these are those who actually are leveraged on the end bad governance protest. They hijacked the protest and they are so violent. They are the people that are flying the Russian flags and many foreign flags, which of course is a punishable offense.
We take a break now to bring you some messages. Major General Olufemi Olatubosun Oluyede assumes full command as the acting Chief of Army Staff, sequel to President Bola Tinubu's appointment. The Chief of Defense Staff, Christopher Musa, announced this at a symbolic ceremony in Abuja. The defense correspondent Ismail Musa has details.
A symbolic ceremony ushering in the acting Chief of Army Staff, Major General Olufemi Oluyede.
The event today is something that is new, that's never happened in the history of the armed forces of Nigeria. But as human beings, we know situations will always present itself, and what is done with the situation is what makes the difference.
The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, in clear terms spells out the mandate of the acting Chief of Army Staff.
As professionals, we are to continue with our task ahead. No gap to be left based on the challenges we have in the country. And it's in the wisdom of the President and Commander-in-Chief that today we present the authority to the acting Chief of Army Staff for him to have full control and command of the Nigerian Army.
My appointment as acting Chief of Army Staff is simply to hold sway while Lieutenant General T.A. Abuja, Member Chief of Army Staff, is a way to enable him to take sufficient time to get necessary medical attention and recuperate. And that I intend to do with the whole of my heart and loyalty to the Constitution, as well as Mr. President.
The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Torid Abiodun Lagbaja, is on a medical leave. In Abuja, Ismail Musa, NTA News.